Well, look at this autumn sunshine. It's about 3 degrees, the sun's out. It's absolutely glorious. I love it when it's like this. Well, here comes Grace. She's a 70-foot traditional stern narrowboat built in 1983 by Les Allen. Very highly regarded boat builders. Very solid boat. Steel is 12654. She was refitted in 2011 forward of the engine room. That's when the current owners bought her, and they've really looked after her since. She's just been blacked September 2022. She had 10 new anodes put on her at the same time. The engine is a Russell Newbery DM2 that was serviced in March this year, 2022, and it's been used very little since. And there is a hull survey available for the boat. That was done in September 2020. That is available for viewing in the office. There's just a little sound of the engine. We have just walked past a solar panel. I don't know what it is, but I'm guessing at 120 watts. There's 3 pigeon boxes on this boat. One in the galley, one in the bedroom, one in the engine room. Very wide side hatch there. The well deck is 4 feet 4 inches long. That's got a cratch cover. Glazed front cratch board. And the gas bottles are in that forward locker. Lovely bows, look. Really solid. There's 2 13-kilo bottles in there with a changeover valve. Hop on, the storage lockers either side of the front deck here. There's coal current in that first one and various bits of navigation equipment in the starboard side one. The boat's not been used for quite some time, so she needs a little bit of a clean. But fundamentally, she's absolutely lovely. So in we go. This is part of the refit in 2011. David Bixter did that up at Hill Morton, and a lovely job he's done too. There's some speakers in the wall there you can see. All the wood is piranha pine. Tongue and groove below the gunnels and piranha pine to the cabin sides and the roof. There's a cupboard here, there's a stereo just above that. That's a Sony CD radio. There is what they call leaky cable Wi-Fi throughout the boat. The router's above the bed, but there are wires that go behind the linings, and there's holes in the insulation that let the internet signal leak out through the boat, so it's a good signal throughout the whole thing. I've never heard of it actually, but that's what it is. Head height on the boat is 6'3". All the lighting is LED. That's one of 3 radiators and a towel rail on board. That's heated by a Eberspacher diesel-fired central heating system. Couple of screens on the boat for the side hatches. And the saloon I haven't mentioned, 13 feet 6 inches long. Super comfy armchairs. Little dining table there, gate leg table. And the galley's enormous. 9 feet 10 inches long. There's an awful lot of space in here. Nice and light as well. Windows are big. They're sliding windows in the galley, so you can get some good air through. Little storage unit here. Wine racks either side. And this is ingenious. This increases your work surface in the kitchen. That just bolts up to the right hand to the cooker there, and you've got significantly more preparation space. And this is fabulous, this thing. It's a little cupboard. Spice rack, I suppose, but it's ingenious use of space. Here's the fridge. It's a 12-volt Shoreline. It's got an ice box in it, and the shelves for it are just above on the work surface there in the drawer. Came out when it was being cleaned. Little cupboard and plate racks above that. The work surface in here is a bit damp at the moment, so the window's a bit streaky. Stainless steel sink. Very good size. Storage underneath it. Huge cupboard here with a carousel pull-out things. I meant to get Bumble on for this video actually, but I forgot, so apologies to those who like to see him. 3 good sized drawers under here. And a Belling 4-burner gas hob oven and grill. There are lights under these wall units to shine down onto the kitchen surface. And that's the view from the aft end of the galley. There's the pigeon box I've mentioned. And there's lights under those units there as well. On we go past another side hatch. There's another radiator there. The bathroom's next. The loo itself is a Dometic cassette loo. There are 2 spare cassettes on board. One's in here, you can see there, and one's in the stern cabin. There's a heated towel rail in here. Cupboard on the wall, the basin's ceramic. And there's a bath there with a shower over it. This room's a good size as well, 7 feet long. So it's good proportions of rooms on this boat. There's another screen for the side hatches, and the bedroom's next. The fixed double is 6 foot 4 inches long, 4 foot 4 inches wide. Another pigeon box there. There's loads of storage on the whole boat, to be honest. But there's plenty of storage under the boat, under the bed. In this corner there's another decent sized cupboard. Bank of 3 drawers underneath that. And next to those is a double wardrobe, floor to ceiling, shelving bit at the top. Yeah, a lot of storage actually, thinking about it. Another radiator in here, and under the bed 2 very good sized drawers. There's some reading lights I just walked past over the head of the bed actually. Engine room. Here we go, we'll have a listen. There we go, 2 side hatches in here. It's a Russell Newbery DM2. There's a 5.5 kilowatt cocooned generator in that white box, that's a beta. Inverter on the wall there, that blue box. That's a 3 kilowatt Victron Multi Plus inverter charger. And into the stern cabin. Storage under the benches both sides. I can't get that in with one hand. I'll resort to the ever useful boot. Some other more speakers in here. And lots of storage under these benches. It's a really lovely room. 2 single berths in here. Great for children. That's a Premier range. And here's the drop down table. Super thick woodwork, you can see it there. So it's quite a traditional stern cabin. Drawer in there and a little cupboard underneath that. A few shelves and little cupboards either side here. Up we go. Let's have a quick look down the length of the boat. There we go. That's the helmsman's view. Traditional push-pull gear change and speed wheel. Nothing to be frightened of at all. Have another walk back through the boat. The water tank is stainless steel. It's huge. It's well over 900 litres. I've mentioned the central heating. Hot water on board is heated by the engine. There is an immersion heater, and the Eberspacher heats the hot water. Batteries, they're under the floor in the engine room. There's 4 110 amp hour domestics and 1 110 amp hour starter. They were all brand new in September 2022, just this year. And there's an awful lot of boat here, to be honest. Very solidly built. And as I've already said, rooms of decent proportions actually. Super cosy, this sitting room, I love it. So there we go. Full of character, taste of the past. That's Grace. For further photographs, fully downloadable colour brochure and the price, go to our website www.rugbyboats.co.uk.